Good morning. We're here at the Days Inn in Blythe, California, ready to head on over to Joshua Tree National Park and meet my brother-in-law. There are water spots on the car, but very few bugs, as you can see, because I sprayed it off with one of those self-serve car washes last night because it was so dusty. Let's reset the trip computer and head on out. Okay, the car still thinks we're in mountain time. It hasn't switched over yet. It's really only 8 on Saturday morning. I think we lost 1% to phantom drain in our state of charge, but that's okay. We're going to head over to the Indio Supercharger before we go into the park because I want to drive in from the south and meet my brother-in-law at the main gate on the north. Let's reset the daily stats, and then let's make the car brown today in honor of the brown rocks. It's more gold, but I kind of like it. Yeah, how about that? And now we're going to put in the Twentynine Palms Supercharger. We're going to add a stop. Jacinto Basin. Hopefully that's correct. Yep, that's in Joshua Tree. So then that will force us to go through Joshua Tree after we go to the Indio Supercharger. Recalculating. Perfect. That'll put us there at around 11, which is when I said I would meet him. It's a little out of the way, but cool. Let's go. Let's take a look at the map. Here's the Google Maps route of our journey today. We're leaving Blythe, going through the desert all the way to Indio to charge up, then back to the southern entrance of Joshua Tree National Park, through Joshua Tree to Twentynine Palms, where we'll charge again. We'll meet my brother-in-law, and he's going to take me back into Joshua Tree on some dirt trails in his Toyota 4Runner. Then on the way back, we might stop and eat or get drinks in Pioneer Town, and then on down through the mountains, down into the LA Basin, past Riverside and San Bernardino, and all the way to East Hollywood in LA. That is the Google Maps route, and it says it's 5 hours and 56 minutes of driving, a total of 323 miles. And then here is a Better Route Planner's route. Same thing, recommends 19-minute charging at Indio and 11-minute charging at Twentynine Palms. And it says we're going to need to charge 6 minutes at another supercharger in Riverside and then another 28 minutes in LA. But I think we will not have to do that because we're going to lose a lot of elevation. In search of a California map, and so we stopped in this rest area that looks more like a truck stop off the highway, off a regular place called Wiley's Well. It's a little bit about him. Let's go find a map. So, no map here, but the person working this rest area said to stop at Chiriaco Summit. They have a California gift shop there, and they should have maps. I was planning to pull off there anyway to get some coffee, because that's the closest coffee shop going west, about an hour away from the hotel. So I'm getting back on the road. So I got a cappuccino here at Chiriaco Summit, which is just looks like a rest area with a bunch of shops. But I happened to see charge point level 2 and level 3 chargers. So if I really needed some juice, I could get some here. But we're going to go on down to the Supercharger in Indio and then on into the park. Well, when I got here, there was only one urban supercharger left, which I plugged into and started to charge, and then somebody left. So let's plug into this one. Just as a reminder, the urban superchargers will only go up to 72 kilowatts at a time. I'm not sure if this is a version 2 or version 3, whether we'll be maxed out at 150 kilowatts or 250 kilowatts. But we got here with 24% state of charge, and we were preconditioning the battery. The car automatically does that. So let's see how high a current we can pull. We seem to be maxed out at 69 kilowatts. Let's see. We might be sharing current with someone. It says there's a wait time now. Yep, these are V2, so we're sharing current with someone. So until the person next to us leaves, we're not going to charge very fast. So I'm walking around the shopping center where the Indio Supercharger site is, and just admiring the mountains that are around here. We're just southeast of Palm Springs. Pretty dramatic. Now I know why the hotels are so expensive in this area. It is crazy how cold and windy it is out here in the desert. Although the sun's beating down, I probably still will put on sunscreen soon. So here we are, and we're driving up through Pinto Basin to Park Boulevard and out to Twentynine Palms to charge and meet my brother-in-law. The park ranger suggested stopping and watching some blooming, or taking pictures of some blooming plants here at the upper end of Pinto Basin. So we'll do that. Here we are at Turkey Flats. That's Pinto Mountain behind me. 3,900 feet tall. What do you think of my poor man's 360 camera? All right, we've got to go. So here are the blooming Ocotillo. It's kind of hard to see. The blooms are still small, but they're a bright yellow as they blow in the breeze. Pretty cool with the mountains behind them.